Hi, happy Friday. I haven't been on for a little while. I've been sitting with some things and working on some things, and I thought, you know what, I'm gonna come on here really quick. What I just heard was pull it out. You're like, what? Pull it out. Yeah. So I feel like maybe some of you have some things that need to be pulled out of you, whether it's some weeds or some seeds, right? So where I'm going with this, the weeds. There's some things in your life that maybe you don't even see are keeping you from maybe moving forward. So I'm just going to use like a garden analogy today. So let's just say that you are a tomato plant, okay? And there's weeds all over and it's choking you out, and you need somebody to come alongside you because you can't reach those weeds. You need somebody to come alongside you that's going to help pull out the weeds, because maybe you don't even see that you have weeds that are keeping you from moving forward and it's choking you out, right? On the flip side of that, you need somebody who's going to help you be a planter of seeds, because within you there are things that have yet to be planted. Maybe you don't even know what's within you to move forward in, because when you look in the mirror, all you're hearing is lies, right? How many people are just stuck because you're just hearing the lies, either from lies that you've spoken over yourself, lies that people have spoken over you, but often it's lies from the enemy. So you need somebody to come alongside you to help you plant those seeds, right? And again, I'm just using a garden analogy, and I have makeup on today. Crazy, huh? I'm doing a little, I'll tell you more about that next week. I'm not going to go into it. But yeah, I just wanted to come alongside you today to remind you that you need somebody to come alongside you at times. Maybe you don't have somebody who's helping you to draw out things that are the seeds that are going to grow, and somebody who's going to come alongside you to help you pull out the weeds that are keeping you choked out from fully moving forward in what you're called to do. Why do I talk about calling all the time? You're probably like, if you've heard me talk before, you've seen my posts. It's a big aspect of my calling is to help women move forward and soar in their calling, because I've seen way too many women who are stuck. I mean, that's the word that comes. I believe that there are times where women have things that have gone dormant. Maybe like you were a child and you wanted to be a singer, and then somebody told you you couldn't sing. But what if God is like calling you to step into that realm and move forward boldly in purpose, because it's beyond you? So all that to say, it is my, like, in my DNA to be a coach in helping women rise up in their calling, but also to use their voices, because too many women's voices have been silenced. Again, like what I experienced, I felt like there's kind of a chokehold at times, but I've had to press through, and I've had to go into territory that feels very interesting at times, and just be really bold and courageous, because I know, as you know, basically what I would call like a trailblazer, pioneer, front runner, sometimes we have to go first and get battered and bruised a little bit to help the people that are coming behind us, who are ready to take big steps. It's like this, even today I was just imagining this army, and the general's like, come on, get up, get off the sidelines, we're coming on to the front lines, right? So that's what I'm doing, is I'm calling some women, because it's not for everybody. If you guys have seen some of my posts about this group coaching experience that I'm going to be starting, I actually was going to start it yesterday, but I've been given directive to wait until 2224. So if you guys know, I always like to say, if you know, you know. There's a huge significance to that date. So if you have reached out to me previously and you've wanted more information, you should have received a message. But if you have not even heard about this experience that's coming, it's going to be for 8 weeks. I was going to initially do it for 12, but I'm paring it down. So we're going to get started on 2-2, 2-4, and we will wrap up on 4-4, 2-4. Very significant. So the group coaching experience is called There's More. It's time to soar and roar in 24. The Lord started giving me this blueprint / download, I guess you could say, back, I would say around October. I kept hearing this word in my spirit is call in the eagles, call in the eagles. And if you guys have seen my posts lately, especially, I am getting just like supernaturally blasted with eagles, even to the point of like walking on a trail and there'll be like 1 or 2 eagles that'll be right over my head. So I am calling in the eagles. If you'd like to hear more, please reach out to me. I am here to pull you up, pull you up and push you out of the nest to soar. It is time. It's time to soar and it's time to roar. There's no more hiding. There's no more waiting. It's time. It's time for you to birth whatever it is that the Lord's calling you to birth, whether it's a business, a ministry. But it's imperative that you have people to come alongside you to pull up the weeds that are trying to keep you stuck and to help like plant those seeds that are within you to bloom, because we can't do this alone. I know it. I had a call with a coach earlier today, and she extracted some things for me and helped pull out some of the things within me that maybe have been dormant for a little bit, because that's what we do as coaches. We pull out the gold. We draw out the gold within to help you rise up and soar. And I'm just super excited to be fully able to walk in my own calling to help you walk in your calling. I don't even say walk anymore. It's soar. It's soar in your calling. So anyways, I know my language isn't going to resonate with everybody, and that's okay. I think what I've learned over time is that I'm going to just put out this clarion call as the Lord has shown me, and it's not going to be for everybody. Just like I'm not for everybody and everybody's not for me. I want to help you get really clear and solidified on, just who you are. I like to call it the free to be me key. So that key is going to unlock you in new ways. But you've got to get really clear on that. And it takes, obviously, you and the Lord are going to work that thing out. But having somebody in your corner, like in the boxing ring, to get you ready for the next fight, it's important. Ask me how I know. So anyways, you know where to find me. Have a blessed night.